Hey guys, so this is going to be a demo of the custom Saber Shop Hero Luke hilts that I've done. Um, so we're going to start with the V1. I put copper tape on here. I got this double shine through blade plug from another manufacturer. I customized this secret vented pommel cap. There's a vent right there, and there's a vent right there. And what I made was I made a couple different chassis versions. There is an eco version, stock PCB, 8 connectors, Profi board, kill switch, 28mm speaker, and 18650 battery. That is the eco one. I also have created a aluminum and a brass one. I know this doesn't look very shiny yet because I haven't sanded it or polished it yet, but that's next on the agenda. So these are like shells that slide over it and you can glue them in place. The brass one that's coming, it looks a little more High Republic style. There's some extra features to it that this one doesn't have. The custom Saber Shop chambers that I have to do are smaller than the mom ones, because up in here there's a ridge, because this neck threads off of the grenade, so they have this thread piece that sits down about that far, and then there's a ridge in there so they could cut the threads. So to bypass having to go through that ridge, I put 2 PCB holders in here so that the PCB sits lower on my shorter chamber. And then there's the chamber. I probably can't get much closer. I've got a new phone. Let's lock this in place. Yeah, I got a new phone, and I don't think the camera's very nice. It's that Galaxy Flip one now. But yeah, so again, this is my Rudy Pando inspired interlocking and interchangeable chambers. Again, the way it works is you've got this grub right there that finds the channel, and by the time it gets to the threads of the body, it's released because this inner space is thinner, and then now you can spin it and thread it in all the way. There's the female connectors with the female holder I created. Oh, and then the base is interchangeable too, so you can adjust the orientation of the chamber. There's these 4 grub screws. The custom Saber Shop made me those bases as like a custom order. They were a hair off. If you'll notice here, when I thread this all the way down, I don't know if you're going to see it on camera, but it just by like a millimeter they were off. It doesn't thread all the way. Hopefully on the next batch that'll be addressed. Now, because I want my chassis to not only work in the custom Saber Shop hilts, but also the 7 chambers ones, the custom Saber Shop body has a little more length into it, so I had to put these O-rings in there to push the chassis and hold it in place when you thread this on all the way. Also, the chassis has an onboard kill switch, but this has a kill switch up in here. Sorry, that was weird. This car is like flying in reverse. Very strange. Anyway, so it does have the custom Saber Shop's newer PCB in the control box. and I'll show you here what that looks like. They staggered the pads so it's easier to solder now, but there's a third iteration that I'm trying to get them to do, which is instead of this recharge port here on board, to do a kill switch on board. But even though they don't have that, I went ahead and wired one in there anyway, and I made the space for it. So there's one right there.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
So as long as the kill switch on the chassis in the Hero is off, this one will take control. Take control. The reason why there's a kill switch on the chassis is also because I want the same chassis to work in the V2 and the V3. Now, the Graflex boxes are too small to have a kill switch on them, so in these you will have to unthread the booster or the pommel to turn off the on chassis kill switch and work these that way. So while it's in here, if it's off, this kill switch has control. So let me fire up the crystal chamber. Or, well, let me show you the PCB. So, in the stock PCB at the top here. So, these have the power. So you've got a dual shine through. I do like the emitter on the MHS a little better than the 7 chambers mom, because this is a hair wider. I don't know why, but it just seems a little too small. Probably more accurate on the 7 chambers than here, but personally, I like how much wider this is. So that's that. Sorry, I'm in my garage and I have a lot of noisy neighbors. So, when you unthread the grenade, you can then twist and lock and then let go, and now it's all locked in place. You can display the crystal, and the hilt feels like it's one hilt while this is displayed, which is what I love. And then I was able to do a door on here. And then I was able to put a gap down there so it has like a plasma core type of feel. And this piece, that piece, and that piece right there, those are from the Metal Master parts of the plasma gate on the Graflex chassis, chassis. I had to heavily modify them with the Dremel to make them fit in here, because they're the smallest parts you can get on the kit from their kit, but this is still so much smaller that I had to modify them to fit. But anyway, yeah, and then I've got the spinning motor in there, so pretty cool. And when you do that, when you do any of the aux stuff, it does light up in there. It does have color change. So, get back to green. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to demo this. I will be offering these commission on my Etsy shop. You can commission me to install these for you. Yeah. So, that is the Hero. Again, it's pretty surprising that this is from the Custom Saber shop. Their work has gotten way, way better now. So now I'll demo the V2, because that one's ready for demo. The V3 is not ready yet. I still have to order some more parts that I'm short on. So again, we're going to take this bad boy out. Oh! Also, this is another thing that I really like about the MHS thin necks. So, let me show you. They did 4 set screws for the blade. 4. And then they've got 2 of these little ones for the PCB holder. And then when you thread in their extended emitter cap, which I also include this in my kits if you order these hilts from my shop, you've got extra blade depth. Absolutely love that. So now it's a much stronger feel. Anyway, so V2. So the V2 I hand painted myself. It's not a stencil kit or anything. This does have some modifications from me. You can get this body piece with a mystery, or what do they call this thing? The grub attached already from the custom Saber shop, but you have to get your own mystery chunk for the pommel. But if you order these from my shop, I will include all that already installed on them. And again, I did the secret vented pommel. I do have to update this to a D-ring. This Graflex clamp is from Roman's Props. I did get a special V2 clever lever from the Graflex shop. Oh, and by the way, on the Hero, this clamp card, that's from... did I get it from 7 Chambers? It was either from 7 Chambers or from... who's the Etsy shop? Like Wanawanga or Sloth Furnace or Sky Wampa. I think it's Sky Wampa offers it. The Mom Hero clamp card. So I got it from there. But anyway, this clamp card is from Sloth Furnace, I want to say. I think they do the most accurate one. Again, with the double shine through blade plug. The only thing that's not on here is the gaffer's tape on here. I'm not crazy about the gaffer's tape, so I just don't have it on my personal one. If you order from my shop and you're wanting it to have that, I can try and source that and put it on there. So, again, same chassis, but this time we're popping the kill on here.
Like my father before
me. And then you have control with the... Oh, that was aux.
I am a Jedi.
There you go. Look at that shine through. And again, I love how wide the emitter cap is on here. Just feels absolutely awesome. And then again, it's got my special Rudy inspired crystal chambers. This one's a little loose in the grub. So similar to the Hero one, it's got the door, it's got a spinning motor up there, some of these Graflex parts. Yeah. And interlocking as well, so you can display it and it all feels like one solid hilt. So yeah, guys, Custom Saber Shop, they've come a long way with what you can do now. And even though my V3 is not installed and ready, I'll still just show you a little demo of it right now. Let me just turn this off. Hang on, bear with me. Okay. So right now, the couple things that I still have to modify on here, I still have to put the D-ring. I still have to put the aluminum tape here. I've got to, I think, do some sort of like oxidization right here for the booster because it is supposed to be a little darker colored here. This is from Sloth Furnace, Graflex clamp from Roman's Props. I have to sand the black base here to look aluminum silver. Same with this top ridge right here. But we've got painted copper here. You've got the black lip there. I liked and wanted to make this because the only other V3 out there only holds 7/8 blade, and I don't like those. I like the 1 inch, so this fits 1 inch. Again, double shine through blade plug, secret vented pommel cap. It'll have my crystal chamber in there, and as well. Now, in my kits, I'm gonna paint these to match the emitters. Same thing. To match the V2, right? I'm going to paint it to look like that so that it all matches no matter what you do. So anyway, yeah, that's the V3. Just again, couple modifications to do still, but it's going to turn out nice. Lastly, I want to show off. So I wanted to make some High Republic thin necks. So you've got these High Republic. They're gonna have the vented special secret vented pommel cap. What's cool is I'm gonna offer these in a couple different variations. There's one that has this aluminum body like this. There's another one that's gonna have this with a control box attached to it. There's another version. So right now I have this two-toned right now. There's another version I have that it's all brass looking, and I'll show you what that looks like right now because I have it. It looks pretty cool. I like that it matches the cover tech, and then it matches the blade plug. This is a single shine through with around the ring here. These kits are also going to include the extended emitter caps as well. Another version I have coming is it's going to have the Obi-Wan style control box on it. And then this is all going to be aluminum, and I'm going to weather it. That one, I'm wondering what era that one will look like it's from. Maybe it's like a High Republic, but Empire era, or it's a Relic era. So, yeah, I think these are going to be really, really cool. And again, my crystal chamber is going to work in them. That chassis is going to work in them. It's going to be really cool. These are the neck is a hair longer like the Obi-Wan, but it's supposed to be Luke inspired and a kind of a hybrid of both. I think these are turning out really, really cool. This one's not installed yet, so I can't show it off yet, but and then I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, because I mentioned this long ago, that I'm also doing Obi-Wan Episode 3, Kenobi Show, and Obi-Wan Episode 4 from the Custom Saber Shop, which they're all right there. Now, the reason why I haven't gotten to them yet is because I'm having trouble with the control box, but look at that. Still looks really nice. I had to hand make this one because I can't find anybody making these. Secret vented pommel cap, cover tech. I even technically have, I've even got the Obi-Wan card, but the problem is these control boxes they let me go grab an empty one so I can show you what the problem is. So the issue is that the issue is that the clamp card has no slots to slide in and hold in place. You'd have to use a magnet on a PCB holder with a magnet inside here to get it to stay on, kind of like pretty much what Saber Forge does. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. I like how the Hero has the ridge. You see that? Where this can slide in and get held in place. So I'm trying to get the custom Saber shop to make these with that slit. It's a work in progress, but that's kind of one of the things that's holding me back from being able to finish at least the Obi-Wan from episode 3 and from the Kenobi show, because they both use the same control box. But here's the Kenobi show one. I absolutely love the way these are turning out, though. They are really cool. Really, really cool. And then with my chamber in there, the interlocking and all that, it's going to be absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. But technically, I can... here, let me put these back. I can work on installing the episode 4 one, because that has the whatchamacallit, the Graflex clamp. Let's get this bad boy out of here. So I can install this because that works. Again, secret vented pommel cap. Same thing with this Graflex. This is from the clamp. This is from Roman's Props. But I do think the Custom Saber Shop offers it now. These little greeblies here, I made those myself. I think I can get those from Roman's Props, which I'll end up doing. Really cool. So this with my chamber, oh my gosh, it's gonna look sick. So that is everything. Oh, another thing I'm working on. So this is like a special insert for my chambers. I'm trying to get it so that I have to do as little Dremel modification, fabrication as possible. So I made this brass insert, and it just clips right in like that. And all the holes and channels, they all match. So you can do 2 or 3 of the wire channels. And then you have all the spots for the like brass rods. And then you've got tons and tons of space for a crystal and a motor. So, yeah. Other than that, I think that's everything, guys. If you have any, yeah, that's everything, right? Yeah. Oh, another thing I like about the MHS thin necks, having that blade extender, you don't have to do recessed blades. Can't stand making recessed blades. So having it non-recessed, just a regular blade that can be bought anywhere, fit in these and work, to me, that's a huge plus. Technically, I'm trying to get 7 chambers to make one of these extenders. caps for their hilts so that you can also don't have to use a recessed blade in 7 chambers. But that's probably going to be a bit before they come out with that. But I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get everybody on the same page to make everything as installer friendly and as badass as possible. So don't hesitate to get stuff from the Custom Saber shop. They've come a long way. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if you want me to install anything from there. You want to order stuff like this. Let me know. But anyway, guys, check out my Etsy shop. Subscribe, like, comment, share, please, everything. And may the force be with you. Talk to you later.